Hey guys, today I'm going to share with you how to make salt and pepper shrimp. And this is something that I would always order at a Chinese restaurant, and I'm really excited to share with you how easy it is to make right at home. I lightly coat the shrimp and then I go ahead and pan fry it, and it's so delicious served over some rice. Okay, so let's get started. So today's a little bit different. I have my son Bradley here today. I normally film on Tuesdays while he's at preschool.
Remember I was 3 years old, now I'm 5.
Oh yeah, you jumped from 3 to 5. You were 3, 4, 5, right? And so things got a little bit busy, so I kind of had to rearrange my schedule. So he is actually gonna help me today, which is funny because I have salt and pepper shrimp on the meal plan, and he's actually allergic to shrimp. So I'm gonna have to make something for him separately after we're done filming. Anyways, okay, so let's get started. Here I have 2 pounds of shrimp.
Shrimp is gray.
The shrimp is gray because that's how it looks before it's cooked, when it's raw. And I got the ones that are already peeled with the shell on. If you want to be more authentic, you can get the ones with the shell on. If you want to be really authentic, how they serve at the restaurants, get the ones with the heads attached. But we are going to go ahead and season it with some salt and pepper. And we are going to go very, very lightly on the salt, just because when it's done cooking, I'm going to finish it with some salt and pepper. And shrimp is one of those foods that really absorbs the salt, so it could easily be salty. So you want to ever so lightly season it with salt for right now. Okay, go ahead, put it around. All right, so that's enough. So I'm also going to add half a cup of cornstarch. Yes, you can pour it right in. And the cornstarch is going to give it a nice crispy coating. And then like I mentioned earlier, we're gonna pan fry them. We're not gonna deep fry. If I can cook with less oil and get that same effect, I will do that.
What are we using?
I hate wasting oil.
What are we using?
We're gonna use that to mix. So you wanna go ahead and pour it. All right? And then we'll do this together. So you get your tongs, I'll get my tongs. It's okay, it's just a little cornstarch. Okay, you wanna lick the cornstarch? I hear my dog scratching away over there.
Are we gonna make this for Daddy and Aaron?
Yes, we are making this for Daddy and Aaron, the ones who absolutely love shrimp. They will just inhale this. I had to make at least 2 pounds of this, because if I only went with 1 or 1.5, even though this one is allergic to shrimp and it's just the 3 of us, I know this may seem a lot of shrimp, but this will totally be devoured. If this was chicken, if we had 2 pounds of chicken, I would have leftovers. But when it's shrimp, we never have leftovers. Okay, so you wanna just make sure that all the shrimp is well coated with the cornstarch. If you can find potato starch, you can go ahead and use that. Are you eating the cornstarch? It's not sugar. All right, whatever.
It looks like sugar.
It looks like sugar. Okay, so the shrimp is looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the rest of the ingredients that we're gonna be needing. So the salt and pepper shrimp at the restaurant is usually served with some sliced jalapeños. So I went ahead and I have 2 jalapeno peppers here. I went ahead and removed the seeds, because the seeds is what makes it really spicy. But if you want the spice, go ahead and just leave the seeds on and just slice them up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give these guys a slice. What are you doing over there? He's crawling back and forth. And tell them what you're eating.
Toast.
Toast, that's your favorite, right? What do you love eating with toast in the morning? Butter, right?
Yeah.
Sourdough with butter is his favorite. You can eat that every day, right?
Look at Mike in the taste test when you're...
I know, you can't do the taste test because you can't eat the shrimp. You could choose whatever you want. You want to taste your bread? Okay, cheers with your bread. Do you like being home with me better, or do you like going to school?
Both.
Both? You love school, huh? Can't wait till next year. He's gonna go in full time.
That's my favorite center.
Oh, your favorite centers? Okay, so.
It's called block center.
Oh, block centers. Okay, so for the rest of the ingredients, I have 6 garlic cloves that I minced up. It's gonna be so delicious and garlicky. I just love garlic. If you wanna use less garlic, go ahead, but It's delicious with the garlic.
Really yum.
And I have some green onions, and I went ahead and sliced them up. I separated the whites from the green because we're gonna cook up the whites with a little bit of oil, and then the green we're gonna toss at the end when it's all through cooking.
What about that?
And this is jalapeños. We already talked about this. Okay, I'm really excited to share with you guys this recipe. Let's head over to the stove. Okay, so I have my pan heated over medium-high heat, and I'm gonna go ahead and add in the oil. Like I mentioned, we are lightly pan frying this. We are not deep frying, so we don't need too much oil. So I only added about a third cup. Yes, Bradley's eating his breakfast while I'm cooking now. And I'm gonna go ahead and just get the oil nice and hot. All right, it looks like the oil is nice and hot. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the shrimp. That's perfect. And we're gonna go ahead and cook this in 2 batches. I think 2. You don't wanna overcrowd the pan because you want these to come out nice and crispy. So I'm gonna cook these guys for about a minute to a minute and a half on both sides until they're nice and golden brown and crispy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start flipping some of them over. Look at that color, guys. Perfectly golden brown. And these really do not take long at all to cook. All right, these shrimps are looking really good. I'm gonna go ahead and remove them, set these guys aside, and work on my second batch. So as you can see, I still have a good amount of oil left in the pan. I'm just gonna add about 2 more tablespoons of oil. 1, 2, for the second batch. All right, so the second batch is looking really good. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the shrimp, set them aside, and wipe my pan clean. Okay, so normally I would wipe my pan clean when I'm done cooking, but it doesn't really look like there's a lot of like leave-ins left. So I went ahead and just removed a little bit of oil. There was not that much oil left, and left a little bit so I can go ahead and saute the rest of our ingredients here. So now I'm gonna go in with the green onions, the white parts of the, sorry, that was garlic. Now the white parts of the green onions, and then our jalapeno peppers. And I'm gonna go ahead and cook these guys down for about 1 minute. I also like to season it with a little bit of salt. So you just wanna cook it for about a minute to a minute and a half until the garlic is nice and browned. You don't wanna burn it. Even though there's jalapenos in here, it's not gonna be hot. My son just doesn't eat it with the jalapenos, so he just picks out the shrimp. Okay, looking good. Time to return the shrimp back to the pan. Get everything a little mix here. And then of course, this is salt and pepper shrimp. So finish it with some salt. And lots of fresh ground pepper. Give everything a toss. And last but not least, the green parts of the green onions. I wish I had a red jalapeno. That would be really pretty with the contrast of colors. And there you have it, you guys. Nice, crispy, and delicious salt and pepper shrimp. Restaurant quality, made right at home. Okay, you guys, moment of truth. It is time for the taste test, and Bradley did leave me because he wanted to watch Art for Kids Hub and draw, so he's not gonna be joining us, and plus he cannot have shrimp anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna pick this one. It looks nice and crispy, and I'm so excited because I love anything crispy. I'm just gonna go ahead and dive in, guys. Cheers. Okay, this was so delicious. Just how they make it at the restaurant. It's crispy, it's salty, it's peppery, and all this good stuff right here, this like garlicky, jalapeno, green onions. It's so delicious when you top it with your rice, and it just really flavors up your rice. Anyways, my older son is gonna be so excited when he comes home from school when he gets to enjoy a bowl of this. But anyways, thank you guys for spending time with me in my kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give me a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you do want to serve this right away because it is nice and crispy, served right away. If you do have leftovers, if you don't end up serving it right away and you need to reheat it, I would not reheat it using the microwave. I would use your air fryer or toaster oven, and it still comes up nice and crispy. Okay, see you guys later.